So today we'll make a scenario. What if Asia had a draft war? So the two teams, the leader of the team, the blue team will be China, and the leader of the red team will be Russia. This like coloring these both nations in the color red and blue took me a lot. So please let's like the video. So I want to do something. I want to add Egypt in this scenario and Papua New Guinea. I don't know why. And Palau. Palau don't want to do anything. I want to add them to add more countries because everyone's bored. So this is transcontinental. Egypt is transcontinental. So Russia will pick first. Russia will pick, and it isn't by strength. They taking by the place, and they would take Iran. They would take Iran. So they took Iran now. So now China's turn. China will do a smart move. They will take North Korea because they want to protect themselves in the Korean Peninsula. So they will take North Korea. And now Russia will take. It's Russia's turn. Now they will take India. That's a smart move, not gonna lie. Because they have a big border now with China. A bigger border. And India's so big. And India has influence through these nations, but. And. Yeah. They now took India. Now China's turn. And they will do an honor reverse on them. Because Russia could have took Pakistan. But they will take Pakistan. Two. I hate coloring Afghanistan. To separate the two. China smart. And they're colored in. And they're colored in full. Now this is the map until now. Now Russia will take. Let's make them. They will take Syria. I don't know why, but they will have a spot in the Middle East. And this is great. Now China would take. They could take the UAE, but I will give them Iraq. Iraq is big. And this is good for now. And then Russia's turn. Let's make them choose who. Well. Let's give them Egypt. Now they will control the Suez Canal. I'm considering Egypt and Papua New Guinea to add more nations because I'm bored of Asia. I want to add Egypt. It's considered a part of Asia, but not a lot. And Papua New Guinea, nobody considers them, but I love to consider them. I don't know why. Now China's turn. They will take and I think they could take South Korea to obtain all of the Korean Peninsula. Russia will take Saudi Arabia. So let's go to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia's 4. Now, like, they're separated by China. China's doing some things to separate their colonies, but they didn't do a job. So now here, they're like connected. So the first colonies to be connected, or first countries in a team to be connected to another. Why? Like, color all of this. This is good. Now China, China boy. China could take Kazakhstan, but at the same time, so take Thailand. I made a video. What if Thailand formed an empire? But it was not lately. It was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So check it out if you want to check it. And Russia will go. Russia's focusing on the Middle East, and now they would take Jordan. Now they connected like three. Oh, what the? Ooh. They now want to connect and take Turkey, but let's see what will happen. Not now. Now, the Chinese would take Afghanistan to connect Pakistan more and have to protect itself and on their borders. And Russia will take Turkey, boy. I think China could win. I think I'm choosing randomly. Do I include Cyprus in the video? I will include it, but it won't do anything. I'm gonna lie. I will add it for the sake of this video. And they now join. Now, how many teams, how many countries are connected here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Barely. Now, what the? Now China would do something smart. They will try to take all of Southeast Asia. So now they will take Vietnam. Vietnam. Russia would take Georgia. I don't know why. I know why. To connect with their bad boys here. So Iraq will be screwed. Iraq is screwed if Kuwait joins too. Like, they will be screwed. China's turn. China will take Malaysia and the Strait of Malacca. Not all of it. Singapore boy. And they control all of it. I don't want to consider the small nations, so let's give them the small nations. The small nations, I give them to them. And Russia now would take... There's something. This is a drama. So let's make one nation. I won't say any name or I won't do anything. So this is good. The Middle East, you are screwed. And you too, if you join China. And something happens. China takes Lebanon. I don't know why. To have a base on the Mediterranean Sea. Now, Russia. They want to end the Middle East. So now they'll take the United Arab Emirates. And these two are small, so I don't care that much. And blue team will take Kuwait. Now at least Iraq isn't alone. Now Russia will do something very smart. Now they will control the Strait of Hormuz by Oman. Oh man. And Yemen is the remaining. So Yemen will be blue team. Yemeni boy will be a distraction in the Middle East and Iraq. Are we done? Now we're done. This is the map of the Middle East, but they're cooked. Now they will take Azerbaijan. I don't know why. And so yeah, now the blue team isn't that big, but now they will do some things. The blue team will take Japan. They want to control all of this region, the eastern region of Asia, to not have a distraction. And Japan has been taken. Do they control a part of Sakoan? Yes, they control. They don't, but I will make it for the sake of this video. Because China's team is weaker than Russia's. Let's give them these small islands. Who cares of these islands? And now we're done. So now they control the sea that is here, except these parts of, I don't know, Russia. But now here, this sea is all controlled by China for now. Now, so yeah, it's China's turn. No, it's Russia's. And now, Kazakhstan time. Kazakhstan. That is a very big, chunky nation. So yeah, I'm done with Kazakhstan now. China will take Mongolia. Now they have a bigger border, so they did a bad choice. A very bad choice. They could have took Indonesia. But Russia now heard the words from China and they would take. Ooh, this looks like a Qing dynasty. Let's go. Let's go. Russia will take Indonesia. So if China took Papua New Guinea, there will be a war on this island. Palau is small, so let's consider it part of Indonesia. I wanted to consider it part of the Philippines, but the Indonesians shouldn't here be East Timor-Leste, but they won't do anything, so I added them to Indonesia. For this video only, don't be angry, this is for fun. And I have a question for you guys. Why is this island, who owns this island? Because in every single video that I see it, I included part of Indonesia, but its color is different. So why? Can you tell me? Can anyone tell me in the comments? And I will heart your comment if you're right. Indonesia is large. Now we ended Indonesia. Now the Chinese turn. They will take Sri Lanka for strategic things. Maldives, you're nobody. You won't do anything. This is part of the British. I know this. And this I don't know. And let's go all of the Indian. Now they have a maritime border with Indonesia. Now the Chinese. No, what are they called? The Russians will take Myanmar to have a military base too in Southeast Asia. And I have a question. If you wanted to add a nation to ASEAN, but from my choices, who would you choose? Papua New Guinea or Bangladesh or Taiwan or Palau and some Pacific islands? Choose in the comments too. Now China doesn't have that good of nations to choose. The best nation for now, I think, is like Bangladesh and Cambodia, and Cambodia is a good choice. And Russia now will take. Russia will take who? They will take Tajikistan, Uzbekistan. Is it Tajikistan? I don't know. China could take this nation. I keep I keep forgetting the nation's name. And Uzbekistan is Uzbekistan that lost yesterday. Now Russia built like a very big um, continuous empire. Now China would take Nepal, and now Russia will take Kyrgyzstan. I don't remember. So yeah, I don't know whose turn. Should be the Chinese. The Chinese. They will take Laos. Now, where am I? Armenia. Where's Armenia? Armenia will be taken by the Russians. So the Russians has a very big. So now, China would take who? There are 3 more nations remaining. So now they would take Papua New Guinea. And the last 2 nations will be part of Russia because those won't do anything. Bhutan won't do anything, so Bangladesh is the last nation to be picked. There's another nation. Yes, the Philippines. I forgot the Philippines for a lot. And sorry if you're from the Philippines. I forgot. Sorry, can you forgive me? And now we have to start the war. Finally. Oh, Cyprus. I keep forgetting nations. And this is good. Now, to start the war will start in the Middle East. So the Russian troops will push into Kuwait and cut the coastline from the Iraqis, and in the southern parts that is all desert. The Yemenis forces are pushing into Oman and pushing into Saudi Arabia, but some of their lands are pushed back. So pushed back in some piece of land. But in the Yemenis, they expanded until here, and the red team in the Middle East in there is on defense mode. But here they're on offense. They're killing Iraq. Took Baghdad. Go down. Now the first 2 nations are down, and Lebanon RIP. And let's go to the other side of the world, which is here. So the Chinese will push into the Myanmar tail and push into Myanmar. And I think they would stop here because there's mountains. Now they will hold on. So now here, Russia pushed into Nepal and some pieces of Russia and Pakistan. And they're trying to connect with the remaining, and to take the port of Karachi, which they do. They don't have a coastline here, and they would do this. And let's say RIP for this, because some parts of it are cooked. And they would push back into here and try to connect again, but they would fail again, and they will push them very hard. I think the red team could win. because these are RIP. The nations were here, so RIP, not gonna lie. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. I do a hard work for these videos. This video took me 2 days to end it, and they will push into Sri Lanka, but a lot of troops in Sri Lanka will land in India and take the Maldives. I'm pushing to the southern parts of India, but India, you messed up with India, so say bye-bye to your territorial claims. Now Southeast Asia, this part of Asia plus Yemen, they're holding on. Not gonna lie. Russia could win, but this would take a long time. Not gonna lie. RIP Maldives, RIP. Let's go to the Yemeni front. So I buffed Yemen because they will be the first nation to get screwed. But they're doing good. They control the Strait of Hormuz now. But they won't last for long. And yeah. This is good. That's good. And the Russians will get all of the Middle East troops and go from a place from Egypt or Saudi Arabia and sail and go to the Bab al-Mandam Strait, and they cut it, so now they are and they will go to the islands and land here. Now Yemen is in four ways war, four sides war, so RIP Yemen. The Middle East is secured. Now in here Indonesia we will say RIP. So some landings will land into the Southern Islands and to the Big Island, and the Big Island is taken. And yeah, they'll be taken. And so yes, in Borneo, they will push in Borneo because the troops that were here, and in the Papua New Guinea front. Oh, what the? Now they will push into Papua, the island, and happen into island to another, and take here. Indonesia will be in Java, but now in Java they won't be weak. They got all of their troops and take on these islands, and even though they will land in their main islands and push into Borneo and take all of it, and even some parts of the Philippines. And the Philippines didn't get supplies because this was a surprise attack. And the Indonesians, so now they would take all of the islands, and yeah, so now they'll push up it to the peninsula and go to the other islands and take them. And so yeah, I will do it now. So take all of these islands, and Papua New Guinea is RIP, so RIP guys, RIP Papua New Guinea. As they're taken now, and now the Chinese will put the Russians will push into the Myanmar's tail and cut off this region that was part of Thailand, and they would do a counter invasion from the Philippines and land into multiple places. Taiwan is taken, some islands are taken, and multiple landings are made, and they connect into the southern parts of Russia, and they disconnect of Southeast Asia. So they would make a lot of places to invade in, and they're cooked. So not gonna lie, China, I didn't expect this from you. And let's go. RIP. And yeah, this group is RIP. So and now the group is taken, and in Sakhalin and Manchuria, they're like cooked because they focused all of their troops on the Indonesian front, and there are new places here. So RIP China. And now we know who's the winner, but there could be a chance for them. So yeah, so it takes out all of these islands and surround Japan and happen to these islands. And now Japan is weakened because all of their troops gone into Indonesia and Yemen, because these two are failures. Indonesia, they failed in Indonesia. Yemen failed. Yemen didn't do anything. Kuwait was the first nation to fall. So it is China plus Mongolia. And versus the remaining of Asia, they're cooked. But now they reached Beijing, and they would take all of this, but this took me a lot to color it. So if you enjoyed this video, press the like button, hit subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.